This is my YouTube channel. Y'all want me to be me, and I'm gonna be me. So love it or don't, but I love it, so I hope you do too. Fumbling and dumbling, baby. I've been crying all night. It's my calling, y'all. This is what I'm meant to do. Listen up, I got plenty to say already, and then on top of that, I'm a black woman. Please, and a child of God. I want people to look at me and say, you know what? Vivian inspires me. Vivian is constantly fighting to make sure she is her best self.
Fast forward to the grown things now. I'm working on them soul things now.
Hey y'all, welcome in, welcome. I am in a rush, but I'm not in a rush. Happy birthday to me. My birthday is November 1st. If you didn't catch the context, I am vlogging today, but I'm also making sure I get this content out because I told y'all Vlogtober, babe. I mean, not Vlogtober, Vlogvember. I'm coming in hot, serious. If my eyes look puffy, I've been crying all night. I'm not even gonna hold you. We're not gonna get into it. We move, as Jemima says. And that's what we gonna do. Because guess what? It's my birthday and I ain't stressing about no hoe. Okay? Trying to get out what I need, so I gotta keep fumbling and dumbling, baby. I have to go to pottery in a minute, and I literally just took a shower. I just ordered my whole body, girl. I mean, I just did all the things, and I am, baby, we here. Let's get into it. What we're not gonna do is that, because I don't feel like getting up, we're just gonna spray this beauty blender. It needs to be clean. Sue me, it's my birthday. You think I care right now? No. So for today, I need a mirror. Damn. I'm telling you, it's chaotic. Let me get my mirror. My lips dry, face dry. Whew, okay. I also need to like redo my hair, which I'll show y'all. I already have my outfit on. This is a bolero. It's an oversized bolero that I made, and I already filmed it, so you guys will see it. I can't tell you the exact date because I don't have my calendar on hand right now, but I did already plan out the entire month of November. So please know and please understand that I am a woman of my word, and I'm going to show up for y'all every single day. Because Satan thought he had me, and he thought I was gonna quit. No. He thought I was gonna quit. No. I refuse. I'm a child of God. I can persevere. I can do whatever I need to do. And if you're probably like, well, what context are you talking about? Listen, all contexts, okay? Sometimes things happen in life and you have to just learn to keep going. One thing that I have really realized, I used to hold my emotions like cripple. If I had something to do and I got triggered or upset, I would stop everything and just use my hurt and pain as an excuse. And I can't do that no more, baby. If I do that, I'm gonna end up nowhere in life. I want to be successful. I want to be someone. I want to encourage people. I want people to look at me and say, you know what? Vivian inspires me. Vivian is constantly fighting to make sure she is her best self every day. Vivian's always encouraging me. Vivian has inspired me to do this. Like, someone commented and I was just, it touched me so much because that's like the foundation of why I created my channel. Like, yes, of course I do. I feel like I'm so loud. Yes, of course I do things that excite me and make me like happy. But if you pay attention, the music that I play, the things that I say, I always have a resolution. I just try to always be positive. I'm not going to tell you every day is roses. It's not. You know what I mean? But I'm here and I'm persevering and I'm doing the best that I can. And sometimes your very best is not always, sometimes your very best is not always good enough. So I try to make sure when I bring my very best that it's always good enough. And anyway, I say all that to say, just push through, y'all. Push through. Push through. You have a career. You have a dream. Push yourself. I used to say it all the time, and I've been so busy, and I just kind of forgot to keep that encouragement going. And I need it as well as some of y'all probably need it. But definitely keep going. Do not let anything in your life, and I mean anything in your life, deter you. Not even you. I'm just taking this like... what is this called? I got it off Amazon. It's linked in my storefront. It's a basically it's like a little makeup palette on your hands. This routine is I guess you would say my everyday routine. But it's like every time I say that, then I end up getting a whole different makeup routine. So I don't want to say that, but you get what I'm saying. But I'm really excited, super excited for my birthday, as well as like VLOGVEMBER. Honestly, VLOGVEMBER, I'm more excited about that than my birthday. Like, I could tell you, let me show you right quick. I mean, not physically, but let me literally tell you how excited I am. I've been up since 8:30 something this morning. I didn't go to bed till 4 a.m. because it was just a lot going on. Like I told you, I was crying all night. So at the end of the day, I still got up. I still got up and I still made what I'm doing right now happen, y'all. You when you want something, you have to get it at all means. And I'm trying not to get emotional because I haven't even finished my makeup. But I'm here. I'm gonna show it for y'all. I want this career. I want to have a community online. I want to be a YouTuber that you can depend on, that you can be inspired by, that you can be honest with, that you can build with. You know what I'm saying? We are internet besties. I am your favorite cousin on the internet. I don't just say that just to be saying it. It's true. It's true because I say it's true, and that's what I want for me. You know what I mean? And that's just how this life is. My life is not perfect, y'all. I literally am in debt. I stay with my mom. I'm 29 years old. I'm not saying that because I'm ashamed of it, because I'm not. Like, I had certain things happen in my life and I'm here where I'm at because of me. And I get that. I truly do. I can't sit here and say this and say that. Like, I could say a lot. And one day I will tell y'all my testimony, but that's not this video. Ultimately, where you are in your life right now is your fault. You can blame whoever, whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but at the end of the day, it's just like you have to learn to let go of hurt and pain, or you're gonna be stuck, y'all. You're just going to be stuck. You cannot be stuck. You literally just cannot be. And you have to stay busy. One thing about me, I've been through heartbreak. I've been through childhood trauma. I've been through, I was about to go into it, but this is not my testimony. I just said that. I've been through some stuff. And at the end of the day, looking at me, you probably never know it. Because I smile, I enjoy life, I pray, I talk to God. I have a relationship with God. It's not a religion. It's a relationship for me. Do I expect every single person to do the same thing I do? Of course not. Would I encourage it? Absolutely. Like, absolutely, for sure. God is amazing. Hands down. Everything I have, everything I am is only because of him. There's nobody else that could help me be who I am right now. Like, at all. Like, I used to be, ooh, I'm running out. I was so lazy, it wasn't even funny. I didn't know how to manage money. I was emotional. I didn't hold myself accountable. It was a lot of different things. I had no real substance. I had no consistency. When I was younger, when I got older, now, the Vivian you see, I have worked for, I have prayed for, I have cried for, I have hurt for, I have laughed for. I have done all the things that I have to do to be who I am today. To be confident, to show up, to show out. You know what I'm saying? As a plus size woman at that. We already know the, what is it? I don't know the word. You know what I'm trying to say. You already know what people assume and stuff like that already. And then on top of that, I'm a black woman? Please, and a child of God? Please, let's not even get into it. Please. So I say all that to say, baby, do you pray your way? Pray your way. If you can't do nothing else, pray your way. And I'm not just talking to y'all. I'm talking to me. You know, I sit back, I edit my videos, and sometimes by the time I do edit, I'm like, damn, I need some encouragement. I may not be able to get it from nobody but myself. So when I watch my video, I'm like, wow, this is who I do it for. Like, I was literally editing. That's what I was trying to tell you. I got all sidetracked. I was literally editing this morning. I have been editing since like 8 something. Right now it's like, it's 11:35 and I have to, that ain't doing nothing. I need to be at the house by, I want to say like 12:30. But I'm trying to be out a little bit earlier. But anyway, I was up this morning. This is not the right contour shade. I recently started doing like neutral contour because I seen somebody say something on TikTok, and at first I didn't really think, you know, I was like, well, I'm not really neutral, girl. I know I look a little yellow red bone, but when I do this, my makeup just looks more natural to me. But anyway, like I was saying, I was up this morning at 8 o'clock, literally editing the first day video. the first day of vlog. When I talk fast, I be like mixing my words. It's so funny. That's hilarious. Anyway, I was up this morning and I was filming. No, I wasn't filming. Okay, let me calm down, because at this point I'm just saying everything completely opposite. What the hell is this? Or what I'm trying to say. This morning I was up and I was editing the first day of VLOGVEMBER, and I wanted like this video basically to be the first day, but it ended up not working out like that, and I had to just make it work, you know what I mean? I had to prioritize. I knew I wanted to give my cousin, so if by now you've already seen day one, if you haven't, go watch it, but I wanted to make my cousin, she asked me to make her a baby bonnet for her newborn baby girl, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And I was already making her a blanket, and I'm making her some other stuff that she doesn't know about, but I wanted to go ahead and get the bonnet out the way and the baby blanket, because priorities. I know all month I need all of my time. I'm not gonna have time to go and like drop off nothing or really too much visit anybody. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and get it out the way. Even she was like, wow, that was fast. She literally asked me like a few days ago, and the same day I went and got the material, and then I literally finished it yesterday. Sorry, day before yesterday, a couple days ago, I don't know. I just edited it today. So yeah, yesterday I made, not my boob popping out. Anyway, yesterday I made like my bolero. Why am I telling y'all that extra? But yeah, like ultimately priorities are the key. Like you just have to prioritize. If you don't prioritize, where will you be? Where will you be? Like, I mean, really, if you did it before and it didn't work, why would you do it again and think that it's going to work? PMJ, Pastor Mike Jr., y'all better speak it and listen to it and learn it. It's crazy because I also felt like I wasn't going to have much to talk about, but God said, no, you have plenty to say. Listen up, I got plenty to say, okay? And I just am so grateful. I'm so grateful to be able to see 29. I'm so grateful to honestly have lived the life that I have lived. It's not over yet, you know what I mean? I've had one boyfriend my whole life. I've had a few friends that I don't even have anymore, right? And I've went through a lot of different relationships, not relationships, but like friendships. My circle is very small, and honestly, I feel like it's because right now, the same people who are doing what I'm doing are so busy, they don't have time to make friends. And I feel it because I'm the same way. Like, I want to have friends, I want to do stuff, I want to go out, I want to date, don't get me wrong, but if it ain't in God's will right now, baby, it's not happening. And I'm not going to rush it, and I'm not going to force anything. Because that's one thing that I don't want to do at all. But I'm happy. I'm here. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I'm doing things that sometimes scare me. If I'm being realistic, like I feel like online people don't really share things. People don't really talk for real. And I'm just like, you gotta learn how to be upfront and honest. Like some people are very like fearful of the truth, or like very fearful of like just being their true selves because they don't feel like they'll fit in. Baby, be you. If those people don't care enough to learn you, to work with you, to understand that also they have to learn themselves in order to even learn somebody else, oh well, you know what I mean? Like, I think for so long, a lot of us just get down about not having relationships, not having friendships, not having a boyfriend, not having a girlfriend. Everything happens in due time. I don't care if you're a 50-year-old virgin. It ain't your time, baby. It's just not. I don't care what nobody say. But you gotta remember too, when you want something, you can't just say, okay, God, get this to me. You have to fight and work for it. Anything worth something, I mean anything worth something takes time. Anything. If you got it easy, you're gonna lose it hard. I'm just saying. But if you got it hard, you won't lose it easy. Does that make sense? You get the point. What I'm saying is, the harder you fight for something, the easier it is to keep. Like, But the less you fight for something, the harder it is to keep. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully, like, I reworded it correctly. But that's how life can be. It really can. And you just gotta learn to go with the flow. Like, you have to learn to go with the flow, but to also show up for yourself and also be realistic. And also understand your habits. I have been someone who had bad habits. Like I said, I was lazy. I didn't have any direction. I went through a depressive stage, a suicidal stage. I went through a whole lot of spiritual warfare. I went through a whole lot, the whole nine. I've been through the whole nine, and I've never, number one, been super like transparent in one lump sum video like this. But it's my calling, y'all. This is what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to get on camera. I'm meant to encourage you and show you that whatever you've been through, it don't have to define you. And you're not alone. I'm trying not to cry, but sometimes the waterworks, they just fall. You're not alone. We all in this life. People get online and they act like everything's perfect. I'm not one of them. So if you consider subscribing, then I appreciate you. If you stick around, I appreciate you even more. It's never nothing fake. It's always genuine, and it's always growth. I love criticism. I love feedback when it's respectful. You know what I mean? Because I'm not one of the people who can dish it but can't take it. Like, I used to be, but I'm not anymore. I've learned you gotta communicate about everything, even with yourself. You gotta write out your goals. You gotta write out your wants. You gotta write out why you where you at. You gotta write out what you want in 2 years, what you want in 6 months, what you want to eat next week, what you want to do in the next 2 minutes. Like, it's that deep and it's that serious, because your life is that serious. Your future is that serious. So if you really care about yourself, if you really care about honestly being someone and doing something with your life, you have to plan things out. You have to be deliberate. You have to be consistent. You know what? And I used to ask God, and I asked myself, like, Lord, why hasn't my channel blown up? Like, I really just, I want my channel to blow up so I can pay my debt off, so that I can build a lifestyle, so that I can have my dream career, so that I can do all these things, so I can move out of my mom's house, so I can do what I said I was going to do and do this and do that. And God was like, you can have it, but you're not ready. And I'm like, what you mean I'm not ready? I'm over here busting my butt. Girl, I wasn't busting my butt. I was doing the video here and there so often. When I was younger, I did bust my butt for sure. But I didn't have like life balance. I used to consume everything. Like, I would teach myself one thing. I would teach myself something and then just dive into that. I never actually took the time to build a life for myself, to spend time with God, to do the things, all of the things that make me happy. Not some of the things, not 10% of the things, all the things. I didn't used to work out. I didn't used to meal prep consistently. It was just a lot. A lot of who I needed to be, I was not there yet. I'm there now, so I know what's coming, because I know who I am. I know what I've been doing. I know I have faith in myself. If you don't have nothing else, if you've lost faith in everybody else, don't lose faith in yourself. You better push yourself. Push yourself. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care if you didn't get no sleep. I don't care if you in a breakup. I don't care if you got family drama. Don't none of that matter. Time don't wait for nobody. And if you sit there and dwell on what you don't have and what you didn't get and who did it to you and why they did it and you did this to this person and da-da-da, girl, you're gonna be somewhere miserable. Ain't nobody got time for that. I do not have time for that. I have time to be happy and be peaceful and love my life and be the best person I could be. And I pray that I always have people around me who are doing the same. People get discouraged. That's life. But you can't stay discouraged. Like, I'm not gonna act like things aren't, you know, pressing to me at times. I just told you I've been crying all night. But look at what I'm doing. I'm on the internet, I'm posting a video, I'm doing a chit chat, or I'm doing like a birthday get ready, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. But the reality is, I still woke up and I said, you know what, I'm still gonna choose me. I'm hurting, I'm in pain, this and this is going on, but I'm still gonna get up and I'm gonna choose me. Why? Because I'm important. To me, I am important. I have made myself a priority. I have made my dreams a priority. And in order to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish, I have to get up. It doesn't matter if I'm in my feelings. That don't matter. But I need to go in the bathroom. Okay, I need to get this makeup off my hand. Let me go ahead. Boy, I looked down and I swear I had a whole bunch of makeup on my shirt. My eyes is playing tricks on me. I rebuke it in Jesus' name. Anyway, so makeup is done. I'm just using this makeup wipe to wipe my hands off so I don't necessarily have to wash them right now. I don't know how I got a whole bunch of makeup on my hand, but okay. Okay, I'm turning this on. Well, I already got it plugged in. I just turned it. Okay, I just turned it on. But yeah, I am excited for today. I know I'm like rambling about different things, but I know somebody needed everything that I said and somebody understood everything that I said. And one thing about me, you're gonna get multiple conversations, okay, out of Miss Vivian. Yes, ma'am, you will. Because I am a multi-talented, thinker. I do all that. Like, I can't just talk about one thing. I can't just always do one thing. Though I'm learning to do one thing at a time, I can't always do it one thing at a time. And this is my YouTube channel. Y'all want me to be me, and I'm gonna be me. So love it or don't, but I love it, so I hope you do too. But if not, that's okay. And that's how you should treat everything. It's okay if you're not some people's cup of tea, baby. You ain't even tea, so of course you're not gonna be their cup. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, I be spitting words. This, but like, do y'all? I have to give y'all like a whole. What's the word? I can't think of the word right now. I have to give y'all a what I'm trying to say. Vivian, do you know? Child, that sounded a little crispy. I'll be giving y'all prophetic words, non-prophetic, whatever. Not prophetic, girl. I'm trying to say I be spitting bars. I'm not no preacher, baby. I'm just a human being with a lot of love to give and a lot of accountability to share and hold you accountable. This is on 400. This is really not good for my hair, but it's my birthday. Do you think I care right now? I don't. Yeah, that looks way. Look at that compared to that. Like, yeah, I definitely have to do my hair. I did this is a V-part wig for anybody wondering. I did do like, I need this to blend. I did crimp my wig yesterday, day before. Child, all my days running together because I planned this whole month out, and in order to do Vlogvember the way I wanted to do it, I had to record a couple videos in like one day. But I did like 4 or 5 videos, I think in the time span of like 2 days or something. So why that threw me off, it did, but hey. So forgive me if I be saying something that don't really make no sense. I just call the editing brain. That's what we gonna call it. But anyway, so I did my hair whenever I did it, child. And so thankfully I don't have to worry about doing the whole, like my whole head. I only have to do this like part. And I've been doing a lot. I'm so grateful to be so busy. Like I told you, I used to be lazy as hell, boy. Boy, what? Now look at me, multi-talented, sewist, plus size influencer, birthday girl, birthday woman, child of God, like on a mission, on her calling. What? Building her online community? Are you kidding me? I'm just feeling all the feels right now and challenging herself every single day. Every single day I'm challenged, and I receive it and I take it, because if it ain't challenging me, it ain't making me better. Even earlier, like when I was showering and stuff, I literally did my little montages for my birthday like vlog video that's coming. Y'all are gonna see that after this video. So when you see this video, you'll see it tomorrow, the next day. So you can see all I did. I still don't even know yet. I know I'm doing pottery, and I know my best friend bought me some gifts, but she knows I really love sewing, and I really like picked that up for real, and that's just been like my major like flex. So I know she got me something to do with sewing. I just don't know what she got, but I'm gonna go and find out once I get done doing my head. I got to put deodorant on because I cannot be musty, not on my b-day. And I have to put my perfume on. I'll show y'all the scene today and what I'm wearing. I'm gonna try to show y'all what I'm wearing. This is not ideal, I understand, but I wanted to show y'all the outfit. So I got my bolero, got my jeans. I didn't like actually like button them up just yet. I don't know if I will, because I like the kind of like look with the jeans open, which I know that's probably like, girl, what? But it's just really cute to me. And then I got on like some ripped jeans and then my Converse. I haven't put them on, but I'll show y'all those. Okay, so these are my Converse. I'm about to put these on. Then we're supposed to be doing pottery, so I'm thinking about wearing this shirt that I upcycled. It's like a white shirt or like a tube top with another bolero that I made, and like some biker focus, or like some biker shorts, and some biker shorts with it. Ignore my bed. It's not horrible, but it's not ideal right now. So I'm gonna just bring all of this, and the bolero is actually, or even my dress. So I'm gonna just bring all those options, just so I could have options, you know. But let me put my shoes on. Okay, y'all, before I go, scene of the day. DKNY, be delicious. It's literally my favorite. I'm about out. This, I try not to wear it too often, because what? There we go. I wouldn't give me my full sprays, baby. I got to smell good on my b-day. But anyway, I have not really worn perfume like that. I gotta put some deodorant on, or all this is be for nothing. Anyways, thank you guys. Oh, let me turn around so I can get that lighting. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate you. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Yeah. I was like, is it day 3? I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 3. I'm so grateful to be here. So grateful to be able to be doing VLOGVEMBER. I told you I'll be talking fast. I get excited. I thank you so much, and thank you for all the birthday wishes, because I'm pretty sure some people told me happy birthday. So whoever told me happy birthday, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm still super excited. I hope I'm excited all month about VLOGVEMBER, because baby, I don't want to be bored, and I don't want to be like boring, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.